welcome back. I'm so glad you've tuned into our program. I'm your teacher, Lisa.
Hi, I'm your teacher, Austin. Last week, we learned many useful phrases to give compliments, as well as ways to give positive, constructive criticism.
You know, those are very important phrases to learn, students. In our culture, tends to be more reserved when it comes to giving compliments. Some may think you are subordinate. They don't need to be praised. They should do well anyway. Or some may feel a little insecure if they give credit to others. Somehow they feel they might lose their significance by giving credit to others. 各位同学，刚刚 Lisa 老师讲的就是说，我们上周谈到给人家赞美，在我们的文化里头，我们比较不太乐意赞美别人，因为什么呢？因为我们觉得他本来就应该做好的，他 should do well anyway。所以就很不愿意赞美人家，或者是有些当主管的人，他不太愿意赞美他的属下，因为他觉得多赞美人好像把功劳都给别人了。这个文化在我们的东方文化里头一直是这个样子啊。然后还有呢，就是他觉得说多赞美人好像就显得我不重要。这个是很不一样的，这在西方的文化，如果你是一个国际的公司，或者是你跟国际的人士工作，要注意这个 differences.
Employees learn to do a better job if they are complimented when they do a new job correctly, or when they work extra hard on a project. When you need to give criticism, it is good to first give a compliment or even put your criticism between two positive things. The workers feel better that they managed to do some things correctly and they stay motivated.
Right. 刚刚 Austin 老师说的就是，如果今天你是一个主管阶级，当你要告诉你的属下怎么做的时候，你应该要给他很有建设性的建议，而且要告诉他你要他做什么，很清楚。如果他做得不好，你要批评他的时候，你也要注意有一种做法，就是我们说三明治的方式，或者是汉堡式的方式，你先赞美他，再说你真正觉得他做不好的地方，然后再赞美他。Okay, I think today we're going to learn a new topic, being an interviewer. Well, check our chapter focus.
Today's chapter focus has two parts: to learn necessary skills that lead to the information you need to know about the applicant. The second is to learn how to ask appropriate questions during an interview.
今天学习的焦点就是如何引导对话，以至于你可以了解应征者的资讯。还有呢，你也学习如何在面试的时候提出适当的问题。When you go for a job interview, you are an applicant. What should an applicant pay attention to?
Applicants need to focus on presenting themselves as being a good choice for the position they are applying for.
Okay, and what about interviewee? Is that same as the applicant?
This word means the same as applicant. They both mean the person is looking for a job. However, if someone is an applicant, this only means they applied for the job. That does not necessarily mean they will be an interviewee. An interviewee is someone who has been chosen out of the applicants to be interviewed.
Thank you. 刚刚说到的 applicant 跟 interviewee 有什么差别呢？其实他们都在找工作，但是 interviewee 已经进入到面试的阶段。好，接下来我们看 conversation 1. Mr. Jackson is learning some interviewing tips from Mrs. Green. 好，人事主任Green Mrs. Green 跟人事副主任 Jackson 在谈论有关征才的条件，要具备什么样的条件呢？首先，我们待会注意看有 applicant 跟 interviewee 这两个字是待会的 keywords。我们先来赶快看 conversation 1。
Mr. Jackson, we need your help interviewing future applicants for our company.
I'd be honored to. When are the interviews?
We have 20 applicants interviewing during the next week for one managerial position.
What qualifications are we looking for in this applicant?
The person should have at least 2 years' experience as a manager.
I know you have more experience interviewing people. What qualities should I look for in these people?
Probably the most important quality is that this person has people skills. Does he or she communicate clearly, respond confidently, and show enthusiasm for the job?
Are there any certain questions I should ask?
Find out more about their education and past work experiences.
Anything else?
You might ask about the reason why they left their last job and how much they know about our company.
Do I need to give the interviewee a clear job description?
Yes, I will write it up for you and email it to your mailbox.
That about answers my questions.
By the way, you can tell a lot about a person from their eye contact or lack of it, the way they dress and present themselves, and how logical they are when they answer your questions.
Those are great tips. I'll watch for those things.
If you think of any more questions, feel free to ask later.
I will. Thank you. Have a good day.
See you around.
In the skit, Mrs. Green mentions a managerial job position is open. They're looking for someone who has managerial experience.
Also, she wants the applicant to have good people skills.
We will give detailed information about people's skill in more information section.
Lisa, do you think giving a job description is important to a new employee?
Oh yes, I think so. However, I noticed in Taiwan the managerial role didn't pay that much attention as I was treated in America.
My supervisor gives me my job description every morning.
OK， Austin 老师说他的 supervisor 领班总是每天给他工作的一个指示。刚刚老师前面也说了在台湾呢，我觉得经理给部下的工作的说明、职责的说明，不像我在国外工作的时候，那个经理非常非常仔细的给你当天的工作说明，工作的 job description。好，我们现在来看出现在这个短句里头的一些生字。我们看第一个 applicant。applicant 的意思就是申请者或应征者。我们看英文怎么说
Applicant, someone who applies for a job.
申请应征工作的人叫做 applicant。
How many applicants did you have for this job?
这个工作有多少人来应征呢？下个生字叫 honored， 深感光荣的。
Honored, proud that you have been given a special request or opportunity.
这个意思 honored 就是获得特别的机会或要求而感到骄傲。
I am honored that you thought of me. I'll do my best.
能被你记得真的是倍感荣幸，我会尽力的。下一个生字叫 managerial， 管理阶层的。
Managerial, relating to the job of a manager.
这个意思就是 managerial 就是跟经营工作相关的。
Tim has some managerial experience. I am sure he is qualified for this job. It is a good fit.
Tim 有担任过经理的经验，我相信他可以胜任这份工作，他是这个工作的不二人选。下一个生字叫 enthusiasm， 很热忱，很热情。我们看英文的解释。
Enthusiasm, the feeling of being interested in something or excited by it.
意思就是对某一事感觉到很有兴趣，或因某事感到很激动。
All good presenters have one thing in common: their enthusiasm.
所有好的提案者都有相同的特质，就是他们的热情。Interviewee， 应试者。
Interviewee, someone who is being interviewed.
意思就是 interviewee 就是接受面试的人。我们来看例句。
We try to make interviewees feel as relaxed as possible.
我们尽可能的让应试者不要那么的紧张。Logical， 合逻辑的。
Logical, connecting ideas or reasons in a sensible way.
将想法或推论以合理的方式连结起来。
She gave a logical conclusion in her presentation.
在她的报告里，她做了个有条理的结论。
Lisa, how do you motivate your students to learn?
Okay, I did a lot. I will provide some special treats such as a dinner invitation. Bring them to a nice restaurant, sit-down restaurant to dine.
That sounds really nice. I think we can all remember having teachers who put in extra effort to make us excited about learning.
You know, in the business field or academic field, people are concerned about getting promotion. Where you are working, is that the same?
Sure, everyone likes earning more money. It's the extra responsibility and stress that go with a promotion that are not for everyone.
You know, it takes so much time to get promotion. Therefore, you have to be patient. If you are impatient, and you could be, become upset.
No matter how hard you work, getting a promotion is out of your hands. You have to trust that your superiors will recognize your effort and dedication.
Okay, now let's look at conversation 2. Mr. Jackson is interviewing Mr. Chen, an applicant, for the position of a marketing manager. Jackson 先生正在应试陈小姐，陈小姐是来应征行销经理一职的一个应征者。待会同学们注意几个生字 ：motivate, promotion, impatient. Okay, now let's look at our skit 2.
Hello, Miss Chen. Please come in and take a seat.
Thank you.
I want to congratulate you on being one of the 20 applicants chosen for this interview. Could you first describe your responsibilities at your last job?
I was responsible for the marketing and sales department at Kinko Enterprises.
How many people were in your department?
10.
What did you enjoy most about working with these people?
I enjoyed the challenge of working among people with different personalities. It was always challenging to motivate them to be their best.
Can you tell me why you left your last job?
I'm looking for something in a bigger company with more challenge and promotion opportunities.
What would you like to be doing 10 years from now?
I hope I'm married with a family and can eventually get an MBA.
What do you see as your weakness?
I drive myself pretty hard to see goals accomplished. I can sometimes be impatient with myself and others.
I think that's about all I want to ask you. Do you have any questions for me?
Does this company often require employees to work overtime?
Most of the time, no. But in our busiest season, it may be required. Overtime pay is very generous if you are asked to work.
When could I know your decision?
Our personnel department will notify you by phone within a week.
I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you for coming in today.
Okay, after watching our skit 2, we have a few keywords. We would like to take a closer look at them. The first one is motivate, 激发使感兴趣。
Motivate, to make someone feel enthusiastic about doing something.
Motivate, 引起某人对某事的兴趣。
Our new CEO knows how to motivate people.
新上任的总裁很了解该如何激发别人、他人。Promotion, 升迁、升职。
Promotion, a move to a higher level in a company.
在工作上升职到较高的职位叫 promotion。
His main concern is to get a promotion.
他主要关心的就是 是否能得到升迁。下一个生字叫 impatient， 不耐烦。
Impatient. Annoyed because something is not happening as quickly as you want or in the way you want.
因为某事迟迟未发生或未如预期般的发展而感到不开心。
She gets impatient with people who don't agree with her.
当有人不赞同她的意见时，她便会感到不耐烦。Welcome to more information. Well, Austin, are people skills the same as emotional intelligence?
Yes, people skills are also known as emotional intelligence. When someone has good people skills, that means he or she understands other people well. They can express their thoughts and feelings clearly and know how to bring out the best in others.
OK, people skill 就是人际的技巧，当然也被称作情绪智商，能了解他人的想法，更清楚表达自己的想法跟感受，也懂得如何在不同的情况下激发他人的潜能。我们来看一个例句。
This applicant seemed to show good people skills during the interview.
这位应征者在面谈的过程中展现了较好的人际技巧。Why do managers explain the job description to the new employees? Job description 工作职责的说明。
A job description is a list of all the things someone must do in their job. If a manager explains what a newcomer should do, it will help this new employee to become familiar with the new job and get acquainted with the new working environment. It's difficult to do a good job when you don't have any expectations.
That's true. That's true. Well, maybe we can give another example for our students.
My supervisor gives me my job description every morning.
我的上司每天早上都给我一份今天该完成的工作。All right, I have another question I want to ask Austin. What is the difference between to drive a car and to drive somebody?
To drive a car, you control a vehicle, but to drive somebody, this means you make somebody work so hard to do something, or make someone determined to do something.
Okay, to drive a car 当然就是开车 ，to drive somebody 就是驱使某人下定决心做某事。
As an example, we want to find out what drives a successful businesswoman like Tina.
我们想了解是什么原因驱使像 Tina 那样成功的女企业家这么做。好，各位同学，接下来我们就来看conversation 1 and 2。
Mr. Jackson, we need your help interviewing future applicants for our company.
I'd be honored to. When are the interviews?
We have 20 applicants interviewing during the next week for one managerial position.
What qualifications are we looking for in this applicant?
The person should have at least 2 years' experience as a manager.
I know you have more experience interviewing people. What qualities should I look for in these people?
Probably the most important quality is that this person has people skills. Does he or she communicate clearly, respond confidently, and show enthusiasm for the job?
Are there any certain questions I should ask?
Find out more about their education and past work experiences.
Anything else?
You might ask about the reason why they left their last job and how much they know about our company.
Do I need to give the interviewee a clear job description?
Yes, I will write it up for you and email it to your mailbox.
That about answers my questions.
By the way, you can tell a lot about a person from their eye contact or lack of it, the way they dress and present themselves, and how logical they are when they answer your questions.
Those are great tips. I'll watch for those things.
If you think of any more questions, feel free to ask later.
I will. Thank you. Have a good day.
See you around.
Hello, Miss Chen. Please come in and take a seat.
Thank you.
I want to congratulate you on being one of the 20 applicants chosen for this interview. Could you first describe your responsibilities at your last job?
I was responsible for the marketing and sales department at Kinko Enterprises.
How many people were in your department?
10.
What did you enjoy most about working with these people?
I enjoyed the challenge of working among people with different personalities. It was always challenging to motivate them to be their best.
Can you tell me why you left your last job?
I'm looking for something in a bigger company with more challenge and promotion opportunities.
What would you like to be doing 10 years from now?
I hope I'm married with a family and can eventually get an MBA.
What do you see as your weakness?
I drive myself pretty hard to see goals accomplished. I can sometimes be impatient with myself and others.
I think that's about all I want to ask you. Do you have any questions for me?
Does this company often require employees to work overtime?
Most of the time, no. But in our busiest season, it may be required. Overtime pay is very generous if you are asked to work.
When could I know your decision?
Our personnel department will notify you by phone within a week.
I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you for coming in today.
We learned some great tips to give an interview from today's skits.
Lisa, have you ever given an interview before?
Yes, I did. I have done it many times.
So, when you were interviewing people, what details did you pay attention to?
Okay, let me make it short, okay, and to the point. First, I would say your facial expression, 你的眼部的表情很重要。Second, I would say your sitting position 也是很重要，你的坐姿也很重要。Third, I would say how you speak, okay, and of course, you need to make sure 你的所说的是不要答非所问，以及要很清楚。Last is your experience and your education background， 这些都应该在 interview 的时候应该 prepare before you go to the interview。好，接下来我们来看今天的同学有什么问题要问我们老师。
Hi, my name is Michael.
And my name is Molly.
My first question is, can beginning with small talk help during an interview?
Thanks for the question, Michael. Beginning an interview with small talk can be a good technique to relax a person and learn more about how they are. However, everybody's time is valuable, and so it might be the best option to get right to the point of the interview and start asking the interviewee questions about their past jobs and work experience.
谢谢 Austin 老师对 Michael 的同学提问哈，是的，对，如果你是一个 interviewer， 你先有一个小小的谈话，可能会让这个 interviewee 就是受面试者觉得很轻松，但是呢，每一个人的时间都很宝贵。可能我们会觉得就 to the point， 就是 get to the business，get down to the business， 直接问问题，你需要问的一些 interviewer 想要知道的东西，避免就是花太多时间在，而且毕竟有很多 applicant， 很多人要来应征，对不对？所以谢谢老师的回答，我们来看下一个同学的问题。
My question is, how can we hire someone on the spot?
Thanks for the question, Molly. I'm going to assume that in this circumstance, the person giving the interview, the interviewer, has the authority to hire people. I would say that if you want to, and you have a really good feeling about the applicant and interviewee, you can hire them on the spot. You can give them a job right there. However, it might be a better option to further review their resume, to think about what they said during the interview, to maybe Wait until you've seen all the other interviewees and maybe even called their references. You never know what you'll find out about a person from their references. So maybe patience can be a better option.
谢谢 Austin 老师对 Molly 同学的回答。他的意思 ，Molly 的意思就是说，可不可以我马上就 on the spot， 就是说立刻就 hire 这个人，雇这个人。Austin 老师说很好的建议，就是说，除非你是一个特别有权力的人，你可以说好，我就是要你，我一面试你就觉得感觉不错哈。但是呢，他觉得最好还是把所有的面试者都面试完，然后呢，你还要 double check 他们的 reference 啊，他们的佐证的资料，甚至还要看 review 他们的 resume， 他们给你的面试的这些履历表，可能是等候会比较好，不要马上就说好我要你，那这样子对别的应试者也不是很公平。好，我们来看下一个问题。
I was also wondering what kind of personal questions should I avoid to ask?
Thanks for the question, Michael. Personal questions can be risky to ask during an interview. I would stay away from any questions involving a person's marriage, if they're married or not, about their religion, political views. It's probably best to stay away from all topics that don't have to do with the job that they are interviewing to get.
很好，谢谢 Austin 老师的回答。基本上所有不跟这个工作有关系的 personal 个人的问题，你就不要问。好，婚姻呐、家庭呐、或者是你的信仰啊，这些都不要问，应该是比较专业的一个interviewer 应该注意的。好，我们看下一个最后一个问题。
Thank you, Lisa and Austin. My last question is, being an interviewer, what kind of questions can help me to find a suitable candidate?
Thanks for the question, Molly. There are many different questions you can ask an interviewee to make sure that they are a suitable candidate for the job. I have 4 examples for you. The first is, have you ever been abroad? The second, why did you leave your last job? The third, how long have you had your present job? And the fourth, have you ever used your English at work?
OK，怎么样找到合适的人？刚刚 Austin 老师给的这4个问题，应该是非常好的一个方向，让你找对candidate， 就是找对合适的人。All right， 各位同学，我们的时间已经进入尾声。希望今天所学的，如果你未来在职场上需要应征，当一个应征的主事官，你就知道该怎么样来问。希望今天 I hope that what we learned today, what we taught today is helpful to our students. Hope you enjoy learning English with us.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye bye.